Diddy is on his fourth lawsuit for assault, among other things, in the past recent weeks, and there have been blind items and rumors that he has abused and assaulted men as well. Here is a new blind item. I suspect the soon-to-step forward male of SA by this A-list mogul will not be the last man to do so. And again, this is allegedly Sean Diddy Combs.
Diddy going broke. Diddy losing millions of dollars by the day. He losing endorsement deals. He losing fans.
Y'all, why are they saying Diddy is losing his billionaire status in less than a month and going broke? It looks like Diddy is fighting for his life out here and losing because not only is he getting hit with lawsuits left and right, but he is also losing money fast. Even more, his business partners and partner brands are quickly losing faith in him and are cutting all business ties with him. And if that's not bad enough, the streets are saying that more and more victims, including men, are preparing to speak up and file lawsuits against him for allegedly putting hands on them and sexually assaulting them too. Listen, y'all, it looks like Diddy's going down, and he's going down hard.
Complete and utter takedown of P. Diddy and his 3 right-hand men, okay? 3. So there's gonna be a takedown that comes in with that.
Y'all, it looks like them Hollywood elites have finally gotten Diddy right where they want him, because the streets are now saying that Diddy is half a step away from being completely bankrupt. He is losing money and endorsements faster than you can even imagine. Investors are pulling out, his business partners are dropping him, and everyone is in one big giant mess for him. Let's not even get into the millions of dollars that he has to spend on settling these lawsuits left and right. I mean, Cassie alone was reported to have received a $100 million settlement from him, and that kind of money just eats away at your net worth. I mean, y'all remember how Kanye West dropped from a net worth of $3.2 billion to about $400 million all in a couple of days last year when he was accused of being anti-Semitic and saying some anti-Semitic things and stuff on social media? Well, Kanye got dropped by a lot of companies and brands, and he lost a whole lot of money over it. Well, we're seeing the same thing happening to Diddy here, only this time it's way worse because he doesn't even have the same support that Kanye had at the time. See, Kanye West had some diehard fans who would defend him and stick by him through thick and thin, no matter what. Unfortunately, in Diddy's case, his public image has been taking a hit after hit for years, and fans have been giving him the side eye. Now, don't get me wrong, because he still has some fans defending him, I think, but it's just not enough for him to hold on to his fortune. I mean, even people in the industry are distancing themselves from him because they know that he's on a free fall all the way down, and there's nothing they can do about it. Well, least of all, Diddy himself. Now, before y'all start talking about how Diddy is a billionaire and how $1 billion is a lot of money and blah, 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 let me stop you there because, see, just because he's worth $1 billion doesn't mean that he had $1 billion casually sitting in his bank account and waiting to be spent. Generally, experts typically advise that between 2 to 10% of your net worth should be in your cash or near cash equivalent, and that could be quickly converted to cash. So with Diddy being a billionaire, that means he has anywhere between 20 million to 100 million in cash or near cash equivalent. And considering that he reportedly paid Cassie $1 million, can y'all see where I'm going with this? And that's even before we add all his other messy lawsuits, legal fees, and the money he's paying his PR team to make this mess disappear. Yeah, it's a whole lot of money in this, and unfortunately, he simply isn't making any more money. See, the rest of his net worth is directly tied to how successful and profitable his businesses are, so his businesses become less or more profitable. It also affects his personal net worth, kind of like Jeff Bezos and Amazon, and how he shuffles from being the richest man in the world and falling to number 2, if y'all catch my drift. But anyways, investors and partners are pulling out of Diddy's businesses faster than you could blink. So given that Diddy has had to spend a lot of his liquid funds and his businesses are fast losing investors, I'd say that the rumors of him being close to bankruptcy are likely to be true. I mean, before the last lawsuit that accused him of allegedly assaulting a minor, a lot of people and businesses were already losing their faith in him and were making noise about dropping him. This happened after the first 3 lawsuits were filed, and it's not surprising that he got dropped because, listen, the things that came out about him allegedly are absolutely insane, and it's no surprise that the businesses didn't want to be associated with him. Now, Cassie's lawsuit kickstarted the process, making some shocking revelations and claiming that Diddy allegedly assaulted Miss Ventura in her own home, and after she tried to leave him, often punched, kicked, and stomped on Miss Ventura, resulting in burst lips, black eyes, and forced Miss Ventura to engage in intimate acts with male subs while getting off on it and filming the encounters. He demanded that Miss Ventura carry his arm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is, and introduced Miss Ventura to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substances, and required her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addictions. The lawsuit also went into detail about how Diddy allegedly put his hands on her over and over again. He also held her under his control, and every time she tried to escape, he would send people to threaten her into coming back to him, allegedly. Now, she also claimed that he would allegedly get her high on drugs, assault her, and then pimp her out to male escorts to sleep with her. The other lawsuits were just as bad because the second woman, Joey Dickerson-Neal, claimed that Diddy allegedly assaulted her after he drugged her. According to reports, the complaint alleges that Combs intentionally drugged Dickerson-Neal, leaving her unable to stand or walk. The suit said she left her drink unattended with him at the restaurant, and afterward, under alleged pressure from Combs, she took a hit from a blunt. They then drove to a music studio. The suit stated, when Dickerson-Neal couldn't exit the car, Combs allegedly took her to a place he was staying to assault her, according to the filing. Even worse, she revealed in the lawsuit that Diddy had made a video of him assaulting her, and he shared it around. Reports have it that days later, a male friend named Devontae Swing, a member of the popular 90s R&B group Jodeci, revealed to Joey that he viewed an adult tape along with other people. According to the suit, Joey said Swing feared his band would lose its record deal if he spoke against Combs. Now, the third woman filed anonymously and claimed that she and her friend were allegedly assaulted by Diddy and a singer, Aaron Hall. According to reports, while at Hall's apartment, Jane Doe was offered more drinks and was coerced into being intimate with Combs. After Combs finished doing his business, Jane Doe laid in a bed, shocked and traumatized. While Jane Doe was trying to get dressed, Hall allegedly barged into the room, pinned her down, and forced Jane Doe to be intimate with him. But it was way worse than that because, according to reports, Diddy and Aaron then took turns to assault her friend at the same time. And that's not even the end of it because days later, Combs went to the home where Jane Doe and her friend were staying, became irate, and allegedly assaulted and choked Jane Doe until she passed out. Combs was allegedly looking for the friend because he feared she would tell the girl he was with at the time. Now, Diddy denies these accusations, and he had his lawyers issue a statement on his behalf, saying because of Mr. Combs' fame and success, he is an easy target for anonymous accusers who lie with their conscience or consequence for financial benefit. The New York legislature surely did not intend or expect the Adult Survivors Act to be exploited by scammers. The public should be skeptical and not rush to accept these bogus allegations. Now, after these 3 lawsuits, some brands started to make conscious efforts to drop him because they didn't want his scandal to fall back on their brand. Macy's was the first brand to drop him, and they released a statement saying, as a part of our ongoing review of our brand portfolio, the St. John collection has started to phase out of assortment since early fall 2023. Diddy's products are being removed and won't be available on the site. It's the course of business. Retail stores are always evaluating and deciding what's relevant to consumers. Now, they tried to claim that they have been making moves to end their partnership with Diddy for a while, but what season are we in? Fall 2023. And people didn't buy this at all because why on earth would they wait until this scandal to make that announcement? But that wasn't the last brand because the brand Diageo announced that they were making legal plans to end their partnership with Diddy. He has been in a battle with the brand for a hot minute now, and they took this as an opportunity to officially kick him out. In their court documents, they said the new public and disturbing accusations against him risk devastating and permanent damage to the tequila brand. And considering that a sizable portion of Diddy's net worth and income is tied to his stakes in Ciroc and DeLeon, let's just say that this is going to hit in pretty hard. Take that. Now listen, it got so bad that even the Grammys were making moves to ban him from the ceremony next year because he was just bad for publicity, and he's nominated. According to the Daily Mirror, several Academy officials are pushing to remove the billionaire superstar from the Grammy guest list. The formal invitations go out this month. There's conflict at the Academy as several voting members do not think it would be appropriate to invite Diddy. Some, including several high-profile African-American members, fear that inviting him sends the wrong message to audiences and the charities it supports. Several publicists have asked that their artists aren't seated by him. It's a logistical nightmare. So, now that y'all know how bad Diddy's situation is, drop your thoughts in the comments below and then check out this next video.